Alright, good morning guys. Hopefully I started that on time. But, yeah, so good morning to everybody out there. Got to start a few minutes early this morning because, well, maintenance. Maintenance does mean that I'm not going to be doing what I had originally planned to do, unfortunately. Give me a sec to bring my phone here and turn that down. There we go. And so I'm going to be going over skill trees, abilities, stuff like that for some newer players real quick, and then we'll see if we can find some other stuff. Let's go to our space tree here. Okay, so people keep getting that ship. Basic skill tree layout, you know, you got your 3 skills, so no matter what type of captain you're playing, tactical, science, or engineering, you'll have all 3 of these trees. A lot of the higher end DPSers are saying that the ultimate skills, I don't even think you have to spec into them. No, you don't. So these here on the bottom, EPS corruption for engineers, probability manipulation, and focus frenzy, not great. Actually, some of them are saying they're not worth getting at all. I got the Psi ultimate just because it basically makes your crit chance 50% for 15 seconds, which I think is worth it, at least for right now. So the way skill tree works, okay, is, here we go. Starting at level 5, I believe. Maybe it's level 10. We're looking here. Okay, maybe it's 1 at this point, I'm not sure. Be easy enough to check by making another tune, but I don't want to do that right now. So, basically, in the engineering tree on your first tier, which will be the first tiers you unlock, you have hull restoration, hull capacity. Kind of self-explanatory. Basically, what hull capacity does is give your starships more hit points. Hull restoration gives you more healing. Most people say the 3rd point and stuff like this isn't worth it because you're literally going from 42.5 to 50%, and there's diminishing returns on that, so it's most likely not a true 50. For science, you have pretty much the same abilities except for shields. So you have a shield capacity and a shield restoration. 25, 42.5, and then 50. Again, not great. Tactical ones are pretty good. If you're going to be firing energy weapons and stuff, having the energy weapon training for more damage, worth it. If you're going to be using torps at all, you know, a couple points here, worth it. Because I'm a science captain and I'm not like super duper offensive right now, well, I'm using my exotic particles and stuff like that, not my ship itself, to be offensive. So I went with defensive maneuvering. Increases your defense rating so that it's harder for people to shoot at you. But yeah, the 3rd point here is useless because you're literally going from a 12.75 to a 15. yeah, it's like 2.25. It's literally just nah. Targeting expertise is nice if you have, especially if you're like a AoE kind of thing for your beam fire at wills and things like that. Like 1 point here completely cancels out the minus from fire at will 1, it looks like. Or comes close to it. It definitely cancels out fire at will 2. Because you only get 40 less accuracy for that. Same thing for your cannons. For science, you'll have your drain expertise and your control expertise. And then you can get the improved versions of them, which are fairly nice. I mean, you know, having a bunch of resistance and stuff. And then you can also get control amplification. Anytime you cause an enemy to suffer a control effect, they will temporarily have their exotic particle damage resistance reduced, and their control rating reduced. You can only do it once a target, and if you've got multiple people applying it, then it'll refresh. Then you got drain infection here. You do electrical damage when you drain stuff. It does not trigger off plasmatic leech, but that's okay. I got your impulse expertise. If you want to be faster, that's where you put your points. I went with EPS, electroplasma flow. Basically, it lets you move your power around in your ship faster. Really good ability to have. Did some hull plating so that we have our little more energy resistances, connect resistance, stuff like that. I did not take any point in damage control, which just basically reduces or increases your shield regeneration. Excuse me. Now we've got a shield regeneration. Give me just a sec here. Basically how quick your shields recharge. We have shield hardness. Shield hardness is kind of a joke, as I understand it. Well, these two skills for tactical are really worth it. And weapon specialization. So, weapon specialization means that you gain crit chance the more points you have in it. So yeah, not terrible, not terrible. Over here we have weapon of amplification, and that just improves your crit chance. So this is crit severity. Oh, this is crit chance. And then these are your crit severity. I took these because defensive tuning and offensive tuning, that's almost 5 power, so amazing. Exotic particle generator, so more exotic particles, you know. Probably should have taken all 3, but didn't. We got long range targeting sensors. Basically, if you're shooting at stuff, like all the way up to 9.9 meters, you start losing damage off your weapons. So now even at max range I do 90% of the damage that I would normally do. Really good. Shield penetration, it's okay, but not as good as this. And then we got our ultimates down here. What a lot of people are saying is like shield mastery is fairly decent. I'm going to put 3 points into scientific readiness because, screw it, why not? I probably could have put some more, like, into warp core potential and warp core efficiency. Would have been really good. Coordination protocol is decent. Interestingly, for a coordination protocol, it requires 2 other people on your team in STFs and stuff, so really going to take on the command tree. Technical, yeah, I mean, the readiness is just readiness again. Interesting down here, though, as you level up, these small little things here will let you train your crew in various abilities. So, like, the first one here is Directed Energy Modulation 3 for Engineer, Tachyon Beam 3 for Science Officer, Counter Rapid Fire 3. Then you get to these bigger ones, and you have to pick stuff. Since I'm not in threatening stance, I'll do 100% less threat, which is awesome if there happens to be somebody who's kind of tanky around. 50% transport cooldown, also really good. And more batteries, because batteries. Then of course they learn the yeah. And then here we've got hull capacity or resistance to subsystems offline. I should have gone with the hull capacity there. This one's max fuel capacity. I usually go with that because stealth doesn't really do me much good. Yeah, I should have taken the severity, but I took the chance there. This was before. Then we can train them some more stuff, and we can train them some more stuff. There we go, bridge officer training. Yeah. Last one here provides an additional 10% resistance to incoming shield drains. And then of course the last one here unlocked my probability manipulation. I already showed you what that did. So yeah, that's a space build. Most people will build out, I think, to like around in here. I'll get like one of these, and then, you know, everything else will be over here, but jammed up like even higher. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Let's check out our ground stuff here. You know, I took 1 point in weapon proficiency for more weapon proficiency. I took weapon criticals. And then I took weapon penetration. Took a couple of points in some shield stuff. 1 point endurance training and 1 point armor expert. And then we went with kit performance, kit efficiency, and kit performance. Yeah. Okay, and so that's it for that. Specialization on this character. The command specialization gives you a maximum hull hit point bonus for spending points in it, so that's why I've done so. Okay, but yeah, sorry about that, guys. Spaced out a little bit. Almost felt like half asleep. Let me check over here. Armada. Like, it swears like it sounds like I'm eating whispers or something, but not so much. May make a keybind for my parser this morning. But yeah, let's go to a Tholian Red Alert. So that's kind of introduction to the skill tree. I apologize for being a little out of it, guys. Insomnia this week and stuff, and then there were events yesterday that make me less than happy, but yeah. Alright, so we're loading in. But yeah, I mean, it's been an interesting experience so far here in STO. Yeah, killing stuff. There he goes, Pop. There we go. Do 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 do. Let's jam. Do 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 do. Yeah, doing stuff. And we own. You know, we'll take some more competitive marks because you can always use more of them. And we might as well do another board red alert. There we go. Yeah. Oh shit. There we go. There we go. Holy sheep shit. What the hell ship is that? Oh, that's the sphere builder vessel, of course.
You will be Borg.
Do.
Disarm your weapons. You will escort us to your welfare, where we will begin assimilating your culture and technology. Distance is futile.
Let's take some Undine marks. Actually, let's take some Iconian marks. There we go. Oh, good morning. Oh, and let's see what we got here. I could try and squeeze some marks out and grab Science Bridge Officer that's a Borg. Or I can work towards this covariant shield, because covariant shield, I'm not really sure I like the adapted Mako or the assimilated Mako. Need to get this kinetic cutting beam, so that's probably what I'll work on next, actually. And that just requires some more marks, so. What a lot of the high-end players are running, as I understand it, is this shield, the Mako Resilient Shield, because of that ability right there. When hit by directed energy attacks, so anything that's a beam or a cannon, you get +1 power to all your subsystems for 15 seconds. Stacks up to 5 times. So, extra power is extra power, you know. Good times. I'll make it a deflector dish. But yeah, I ended up accidentally getting this one, I believe. The Omega Force. So it requires you taking energy damage, and then you get more inertia, flight speed, turn rate, and defense rating for that. And then you take less plasma damage, so not bad. It looks like you can mix and match most of this stuff. With like the shield. Oh no, okay. Yeah. So like the Mako stuff is really good. A lot of people enjoy getting the assimilated stuff because of the visuals. Making your ship look all Borgified is kind of funny. But yeah, one of the must-haves out of here, honestly, are the console here, Universal Assimilated, for the crit chance and crit severity, as well as, you know, a little bit of control expertise, a little bit of hull restoration. And this kinetic cutting beam, because it doesn't fire an actual, like, beam, it does kinetic damage, it's kind of like torpedoes. So it won't get bonuses from your, the consoles you use for your normal beams. So that's not, so that's a thing, but it's omnidirectional, and it's got a, really good DPS. And it'll give you the 2-piece with the assimilated module, and 2-piece for this set is, I believe, pretty groovy. I can't remember what it is, though. But you know what? We'll find out. As I'm right now, let me change character back over. Let's change character over to our engineering character and look. This one. And yeah, the reason that I'm not running Brushfire, as I said earlier, is because of maintenance coming up in just a little bit, and I don't want to have to rush through it. I want to take my time this next time I run it, and let everybody hear all of the audio. Oh, Omega, the assimilated console, I believe, is 2, and the kinetic cutting beam is 3. If you click here, it'll tell you the rewards you unlock, and kinetic cutting beam is rank 2. And the console is 1, so 1 and 2. So unless you have a sponsorship, this is 2 days and this is 3 days, because this is like I want to say 5K, and this is 10, so basically a week, and you'd have these. And then you get your hull repair nanites, 20% hull regen, This Omega Kinetic sharing kind of meh. Because they nerfed it quite a bit recently. Dyson also has a console, Universal Proton Particle Stabilizer console, and that one's weapon power and engine power, as well as a little bit of EPS. But it gives you proton weapon damage, which is only useful really if you get this thing and put it on your ship. Not a super huge fan of that, but I could give it a try. The gravimetric torpedo out of the Dyson set is supposed to be one of the best in the game. Because it essentially does a gravity well when you hit somebody with it. And I'm not sure if it's still... It was for a while there proccing every time you hit somebody with it, instead of like 33%. So yeah, that makes it a really good torpedo. Let's turn in this. We're almost to 5. And then I'm going to have to go to a quest. It's going to suck. There we go. Oh, I ran out of undine marks. Okay, that's fine. For the Delta, also, they have, well, at Tier 3, you unlock a unique for your class console. Kit module for the ground. Mine is a neutronic mortar, which is kind of better. I don't think so. I don't think it gets that proc. Now, Omega Kinetic Shearing is literally just for torpedoes. So it's only useful if you have a torpedo on your boat and you're firing at people. The Dyson torpedo, like, that's just what it does. So I don't know if it procs, if it stacks and procs off other stuff either. I don't think it does match up with secondary flexor stuff. No. For Delta here though, you like for your tier 1, you get their bioneural gel pack, which is just flat +2 to all power, and then 7% cooldown reduction on all your bridge officers. So if you need some cooldown and a little bit of power, and possibly the shield cap, you could pick this one up for the Delta rep. And then the torpedo for that is the neutronic torpedo that's freaking ridiculous. See, I already... Oh no, I didn't queue that because it was out of marks. Out of marks for that one. Out of marks for this one. Oh, okay. So it looks like for the Terran task force, you also get a kit module. So for engineers, it's override shield safeties. And if it'll load stuff from the server, I can actually see what that does, but yeah. There we go. Reduces damage shield by 70% on expiration, 120 disruptor damage to targets within 10 meters. Not terrible. Not terrible. And then they've got the ferrofluid module. weapon power, aux power, and then a little less torpedo time and max hit points. That's a torpedo console. And all their stuff seems to be mostly the Withering Disruptor stuff anyways. But yeah, let's see here. Temporal Defense Initiator. This looks like their console. 4 weapons and 4 shields, and then control expertise with some shield cap. That actually doesn't look like it'd be terrible to pick up. Personal defense shield here. Gotta wait for it to load up. Oh, not terrible. And then Lucari, because we were leveling our Lucari rep. Because the Lucari set seems like a very kind of tanky set. Wow, okay. So yeah, that's a fairly ridiculous shield. And then there's the wrist apparatus thingy. You do electrical damage. Which has a possibility to chain and whatnot. That's interesting. Oh! And Protomatter Generator Drone is the kit module for that one. Oh, hey, if you're close, say, yeah, that's not terrible. And then there's their console. Yeah, I like that because it's 30% pull run damage, and then turn rate and shields. And it's percentage based. It's not based on like just a flat number. So that's cool. Flare mortar kit, what? I hate having to wait for it to load from the server. Some of the rep stuff is pretty good. It would depend on what set you're using. For budget builds, until like you're able to afford like all kinds of crazy stuff, the stuff that you can get for free out of missions is fine. There are a lot of the high-end guys who, when they build budget builds for like, hey, if you're just getting to high-end, they recommend that stuff because like the Soul Defense set, the Quantum Face set, the Solnay set, that Nausicaan set for disruptors. Those are some of the better sets until you like start getting the crafted stuff and really trying to min-max stuff. If you're needing a secondary deflector and you have some competitive war games marks, you can, they have a deteriorating, a inhibiting, and a resonating deflector as their project, and they're not terrible. There's one crafted set. It's the Aegis set. Here's the engine for it. Yeah, the Endeavor system's interesting. I haven't got a new Endeavor since the... I think it's been about 2 days now. I'm assuming there'll be a new one today for the weekend. Probably after they bring the server down and do what they have to do to it. Because apparently there was at least a partial bug where people were losing bridge officers when they logged in, and that's just not cool. So they're fixing that with a patch today. I didn't see anything else really relevant in the patch notes. They're just like, yeah, we're fixing a bug where people log in and lose their bridge officers. We're really sorry about that. If this has happened to you, get a hold of us, and we'll fix it. Let me queue up some more shields projects real quick, because we're almost to 15 in shields. Almost. See. Do I have anywhere close to the... Oh, I do. I just need to build some of these. Cool. Oh, that's one of those things you'd kind of notice as soon as you, like, looked here and saw that there were less people here. You'd be like, huh, there are less people there. I wonder what happened. I should probably actually use some devices on this eventually, but yeah. And you don't get to make fun of me for naming this starship, okay? Yeah, let's give it a shot. Hopefully it'll proc ultra rare. Nope. Oh well. Do you need any of the engineering officer skills while I'm looking through stuff here? I've got like some of the higher end emergency power to shield stuff, emergency power to shields and weapons, stuff like that. I think that one ends up being, yeah, buy no pickup. So like unstable warp bubble, unfortunately, because that's a mission one, I can't give to you. But like extend reverse shield polarity 3, I could make one of those. I just have to make up a pad. Doesn't take anything. Or like shield generator or turret fabrication 3, stuff like that. I can make those up for engineers on the ground. I think destabilizing resistance, yeah, destabilizing resistance is final pickup 2 as is focused assault. Tiger Monkey. Tiger Monkey is not a bad name. I think my Ring Cadan, I think it's on this tune, has nope. This one's the one I named after Markiplier's Kerbal Space Program ship. Like seriously. I give you the USS Crashing Explodey. Yeah, I accidentally made that Omega Force Shield though. I'm kind of sad about that. I meant to make the other one. Oh well. What's in the Lucari box? And piezo. Accuracy crit D crit H. Accuracy crit D crit H. Okay, cool. Yeah, emergency power to Aux to Bat is interesting. The only real reason to use the Aux to Bat build is for cooldown, as I understand it. Other than that, Drake or Dragon or like half Drake is probably better, but you have to have the slots to be able to run those. And I'll do a video on that like later as I get to understand it a slight bit better. But basically, like these guys are the guys that reduce the recharge time of your emergency power abilities. They they're the guys you use for like a Drake build or a Dragon build. You only have like one tactical duty officer? Have you gone to Starfleet Academy and picked up more? Cause you can totally like pick up duty officers like every, I think it's 48 hours. I'm gonna show that off real quick, because why not? I've only got like 20 minutes before the server frickin' explodes. So, yeah. We'll be done here at Starfleet Academy. Oh, slotted, okay, yeah. I don't have a whole lot of, tactical officers slotted either, honestly. Let me look at what I've got. Active space right now. You've got 1 tactical, 3 engineering, and 1 science. And the only reason I have the science one is because, well, since I do a lot of crafting on this tune, extra crafting materials are good. And then I have a green crit damage one for ground combat. That's tactical for my ground, as well as a green one that'll occasionally beam in an extra frickin' turret, because extra turrets are always good. I've got this one that'll beam in an extra support drone occasionally, and this one for extra quantum mortars. So, yeah. I don't think the, it used to be that the chance to beam in like an extra turret would work for your bridge officers too, but I don't think it does anymore. And then the medical officer is just there because why not? I need to do something with these prisoners. I was really happy to get this guy, just because he's purple and he's an R&D shields guy. But yeah. This is the one that I got from the Junior Officer Appreciation Day. Vulcan frickin' assault squad officer. I also got my exocomp, because exocomp for Junior Officer Appreciation Day, they just give those out, so. Every time you use like a battery, it gives it an extra effect. And on my tactical tune, who actually has a red matter capacitor, like really good stuff. And then I have this guy who was also from the Junior Officer Appreciation event. I did it like a second day and got him. This is like the Aux to Bat officer. Whenever you use Aux to Bat, your bridge officer recharges are reduced by 10%. So all of your buff abilities get a 10% reduction, like flat, as soon as you fire up your Aux to Bat. Yep. And then hanging on this guy because he's R&D engineering, and chance to transfer shield strength for a chance for shield strength to apply auxiliary power buff. So 20% chance for plus 20 aux power for 15 secs. Might be good as part of a science build that uses like a Tychon's Rift or something for the extra aux. Increases effectiveness and resistance to all control effects for 30 seconds when using emergency powered engines. Not terrible. Directed energy modulation to apply a accuracy buff to teams. That's good. And I'll keep him because he's R&D science. Finding the freaking bridge officers for R&D can be a pain. But yeah, this one also I think you'd use as part of a Dragon or a Drake build. Because when you use auxiliary power to any of your emergency subsystems, so if you use like auxiliary weapons, auxiliary shields, anything like that, you can get like plus 15 power to everything out of it. So yeah. This guy's not terrible because the when you hit somebody with a tractor beam, it ends up draining their shield. Oh yeah, this guy. I will probably throw him, since he's not bound, to my science tune, because sensor scan is a specifically science ability. Oh, let me look. No, I haven't dropped any frames or anything as of yet, so looks like it's probably on your end. It's only gonna be up a few more minutes, anyways. That's another system. Another. Ugh. Yeah, I may sell one of these too. And then I've got some flight deck officers I may need to get rid of. Oh. Yep, seen it. Oh gosh. Yeah, YouTube has been kind of weird lately. Yeah, I'm sorry about there not being background music. I'm in another screen at the moment, guys. But yeah, so I had originally come here to run into this building and do the duty officer thing. So yeah. No, talk to the personnel officers. Yeah, and then submit request for personnel. This gets you a duty officer pack for 1,000 dilithium. It's a chance at one green or above and a bunch of whites. So the whites you can kind of throw at your fleet projects and stuff. Not terrible. And then you have your specific departments. And then you have the one that I'm going to do here. The R&D assistants. Occasionally you can get you get duty officers out of this. In addition to crafting materials. Occasionally, as I understand it, you can get the duty officer for the Aegis set for that crafting. So, like, that'll let you craft stuff like this. And then the shield array and the deflector. So yeah, that's the thing. Something else I kind of wanted to show you. If you ever want to know what all you can make, if you click show all tasks under your filters there, it'll show you at level 15 you can make the TR-116B sniper rifle. That is an amazing rifle. So yeah, and then also I think you should get the ability to do some other stuff. It won't show you the trait that you get, unfortunately, because at 15, when you get an R&D school to level 15, you get a trait. But it will show you the upgrades that you can make. And yeah, so I don't think I have enough time now to even do a board red alert before server comes down. I might. Let's give it a shot. Close this and beam up, and we'll beam to the sector space, because that'll pop us up at red alert and we'll be able to just do what we need to do. Hey, no problem. Let's do this. Oh, I forgot I hadn't changed ships back. Okay. Well, this could be interesting. We're doing this in our carrier because carrier. Well, I guess we don't have to. Go here. And let's do this in our tactical Odyssey. And did we get the entire set on? No, we're still using the Solnay set. Oh, because that's not the right Odyssey. I needed the Psi Odyssey, not this one. That's right. What's my cooldown? You know what, we'll just run it with this. I don't care anymore. There we go. And if I get a chance to change over to Psi Odyssey, I will, but yeah. If the Q pops before then where is our Psi Odyssey? That one. Oh, come on. There we go. And close this. There we go. Let's jam. Hopefully my whole set's on here. I think it is. Yeah, there's the deflector. Yeah, looks to be all Dyson. Cool. Must go faster. Oh, right, shield's failing this time. Please. There you go. Let's jam. Faster, 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 come on. There we go. Oh, let's get away. Done off of me. And go down here.
From this time forward, your culture will adapt to Zora's powers.
Oh, I guess they took something else out. Fine. Go, go, go. There we go. 5 minutes. Let's take this.
Hull integrity below 50%.
Exit the sector spacer real quick. It's gonna impulse us out probably. Yep. And okay, so that looks like that is gonna do her for today. Let's see what we got in the box. What's in the box? Not terrible. And how do we make it on marks? We're over 500. That's good. Terrible thing there. And does this one have a kinetic cutting beam on it? No, I know one of my ships did. At some point what I'd like to try is the kinetic cutting beam on a shuttle, because I think it'd be hilarious. But anyways, that's the stream for today, guys. Server's coming out for maintenance. I may hop over to Tribble, but probably not. I'll be streaming on Monday. I may do a bonus stream this weekend depending on how I feel tomorrow morning. I do want to tell everybody have a wonderful day. For the people backing me on Patreon, thank you so much again. I need to put together a thank you video for you guys, and like an image that I can edit with my supporters that I can put up here at the end of the streams. Anyways, I hope everybody has a good day. Remember, you're always something. You're all special, and it looks like it's probably going to be a good one. Even if it's not, people care about you. I care about you. So, yeah. And, this is Shadow Tier this morning. Warping out. Y'all have a good day.